go out of the country, wherever you guys wanted to go. There are many amazing and beautiful places in this world to go visit, but since we don't have a lot of time today, I'm just going to talk about one. We'll be traveling to Japan today. Japan is made up of 4 major islands and about 200 smaller ones surrounding. Today we'll just focus on the 4 major ones. First up, we have the northernmost island of Hokkaido. Hokkaido is the second largest island in the Japanese nation, and it also receives about 16.4 feet of snow annually. This is great for snowboarding and skiing. Hokkaido has thousands of ski resorts and beautiful locations like this, and ranging from the easiest bunny slopes to the hardest black diamond slopes, as you can see here. I don't think I'd want to be on that slope. So after sliding down the slope and freezing your toes off, how about going to the hot springs, or onsen? Hokkaido is also known for these. Japan is a volcanic nation that has volcanoes surrounding it and the Ring of Fire. So the volcanic activity heats water, raises it up from the ground, and brings mineral-enriched water to the surface for the Japanese and tourists to bathe in. So after spending some time warming up in here, how about we go visit some of the cities like Sapporo? The cities in Hokkaido try to focus their aesthetics around the nature, around the beauty that Hokkaido has to offer. As you can see here, big green patch up in the back, mountains. It's a gorgeous city. Sapporo is also the 4th largest city in Japan and has great shopping destinations. After Hokkaido, we have Honshu. Honshu is the largest island in Japan. It's also got the highest population. It's a main island we think about when we think about Japan because Kyoto and Tokyo are located here. Kyoto, nestled next to the Mount Fuji, was the historical capital of Japan until about 1868 when it switched to Edo, which is now Tokyo. Kyoto is also a great place to go visit the Cherry Blossom Festival in the spring, as you can see down the bottom. It's a great place to see the old architecture of the Kyoto era. It's a mix of old architecture and modern cities. We have the Kyoto Tower Hotel, one of the busiest intersections in Kyoto. So we learned a little bit of history about that. Let's go visit the big city of Tokyo. Tokyo is modern Japan's capital. It's got a population of roughly 13 million people. Compare that to New York's 8 million. It's the largest city on the planet. And just so you know, that's Tokyo Tower, not the Eiffel Tower. It's also got great shopping destinations. Akihabara is one of the nation's largest electronics and otaku goods district. The word otaku can actually mean multiple different things. If you think of otaku, you usually think of anime, but you can be a baseball otaku, sports car otaku. It's basically somebody that's a super fan of something. Next we have Shibuya, which is where the younger generation likes to go and hang out. We have a lot of eateries around here, clothing stores, a lot of pop culture right here in this area. If you're looking for some place to eat, Shinjuku would be the best place to go. The busiest intersection in Japan, one of the busiest junctions in the world. But if you want to go here, you better be prepared for some crowds. It's one of the busiest places in the world, so you got to be prepared for that. So after visiting Tokyo, let's take a trip to Shikoku, one of the smaller islands of Japan. Shikoku literally means 4 islands. It's not made up of 4 islands, it's made up of 4 prefectures, like states. Shikoku is the best place to go visit the real Japan, to see the nature, the Shinto shrines, and torii gates along pathways. A torii is a shrine gate. Basically, it's translated to the word bird, or bird perch. It's in Japanese religion, the birds carry the spirits of loved ones, and they built these perches so these spirits could rest. And another picture along one of the hiking pass in your town, and Shikoku, beautiful places. Next up we have Kyushu, the last one on our list. Literally means 9 islands. It has 9 prefectures in it. It's also where Nagasaki is located, one of the locations where the bombs were dropped in World War II. Mount Aso is also here, one of the most active volcanoes on Japan, and it's not popular just because of that. There are literally hundreds of onsen around there as well. So if you would like to take a trip to one of those after visiting the volcano, get some Matsudaphia, perfect place to go. There are amazing places around the world to go visit. But out of all the places on the earth, I think I'd like to choose Japan. Not just because it's an extremely popular place, but because it's so culturally diverse. Hokkaido is for skiing and onsen. You got Honshu for the cultural supercapital and shopping. Shikoku for its natural beauty. And Kyushu is a popular tourist destination. Because of all these different places and its uniqueness, it's no wonder that the Land of the Rising Sun has so many people wanting to come taste the Japanese culture.